Every club has loyal fans who, no matter what happens, where they play, they will get their support. In turn, there are clubs who give their supporters memorable moments. For Bradford City, these moments have been in abundance since the 1995-96 season. In this video, the agonies, which thankfully always finish in ecstasy, will refresh your memories and recall the meteoric rise of your favourite club. Who would have thought? Here we are, Boothby Park, playing Hull City. A win today would give the sixth spot to Bradford City. Well, Dave, it's like a busman's holiday. You're not doing anything today, but you're coming to get the atmosphere and a good result for Bradford, hopefully, yeah?
All being well. It's important for our club and all to get into First Division with crowds we're going to get next year and this new stand. We're going to be up there. All being well, we'll win 4-0 today.
Now listen, we've been in the know. Is there any injuries?
As far as I know, I think Andy Kawanya might be playing today. And Duxbury's a bit doubtful, but I think they'll all get psyched up today, so they won't feel out today.
What has been the atmosphere around the ground?
I went into work this morning and there were tents this morning in shop, but they should be all right.
Right, come on. I want a quick prediction off everybody.
What? 3-1.
4-0. 3-0.
3-1. 2-0. 2-1.
Who do you fancy in the playoffs?
I'd rather have Blackpool, a bit easier for us.
And who in the final?
Anybody will do, because we're going up.
Nice one. Well done, lads.
Yeah, excellent game. Can't wait. Should be the best one yet this season, definitely.
Now listen, with it being a local derby, and as I said, there's a lot of ex-Bradford players here. You know, we can't take it easy, although Hull have been relegated, can we?
No, I think what we need to do is if we can score a goal in the first 15 minutes, I think Hull will collapse. If it's 0-0 at half-time, second half, anything could happen in second half.
Absolutely unbelievable. I mean, it's like being at home, is this. Only thing we haven't brought with us is Cop from Bradford. You know, I mean, we've brought everything but the Cop, and we might as well have brought that way that we've taken over this town today. I must admit, I feel a bit sorry for Hull fans the way we've taken over a bit too much. But saying that, it's going to be a great atmosphere for Bradford.
Well, we may have a rather disappointing man, but it's such a big day for the club, Eddie.
Oh yeah, obviously. All looking forward to it. You know, I'm disappointed not to be playing, but you know, if we get through today, I'll play my part in the playoffs. Obviously, yeah, they'll want to turn us over. Especially the fact that we'll probably have more supporters than them there today. They'll be keen, they'll be fired up to win it, because it's a derby as well. So.
Now, talking about the support, you've come up the motorway. It's been superb, and it's been like a cavalcade all the way through.
Oh, it's great. It's just it gives the lads a big buzz, and it's you know, we're just hoping we let no one down. We'll be giving 100% as usual.
Great, thanks very much, Eddie. Cheers.
Okay.
Bradford City to kick off, playing from right to left. And here we are now for, well, we can say one of the most important matches of all season for Bradford City, and a season where nobody really thought that the last game of the season could give them a chance to get in the playoffs, but nothing more than 3 points. We've got to be positive. 3 points is the main aim. One may do depending on other people's results, but don't let's depend on what other people are going to do for us. We've got to do it ourselves today. Header on by Juan Darby. Nicky Moore. Quigley. Gould, a good save by John Gould. Excellent save. Well, first chance for Hull City, and that was Juan Darby, the number 9. Only for the bravery. Well, it's Gavin Gordon actually. Carroll with the kick. Brightwell, good header to Stallard. Gets round Allison. Knocks the ball down the line for Tommy Wright. Tommy Wright, first time ball in. Oh, almost a own goal there by Wilkinson. Fortunately for the number 6, nobody coming in. Puts the ball over the bar for the first corner of the match. Well, coming up to 10 minutes, 0-0. And a good kick out by Gould and pushing and shoving by Neil Allison on Ian Ormondroyd. Neil Allison, another local lad. And it's Wayne Jacobs with the free kick. Everybody but John Gould now in the Hull half. Gould slips it in, the keeper coming for it. Headed away from him. Murray takes it down, but there's Quigley. Murray missed kicks. Hull on the break now, Quigley. And a good ball now as Hull break. Liebert charges in, and the number 3 now going across. Ball in, and in the end Moore clears, but only as far as Quigley outside the area. Brightwell knocks it forward. Stallard underneath it, misses it, and it's Allison clearing up. They're offside as Scott Maxfield. Back to Richard Peacock. Gets the better of Des Hamilton. Crossfield ball here. Good ball played to Jamie Marks. A chance here now. Shot in, it's there, the number 11. Gavin Gordon. Well, the warning signs. Gavin Gordon. Only for a brave save by John Gould. Stopped Gordon scoring in the first minute. But Gordon there coolly, after Bradford failed to clear the area, it was Gordon that slipped the ball in to make Hull City 1, Bradford City 0. Well, I know there's 1 or 2 grounds around the country that'll be cheering that good news. Brightwell knocks it away. Well, if you're looking for a confidence goal, that was one, but unfortunately it won't be a confidence goal for Bradford at the moment. They've come from behind before and they've got to do it again now. Referee Mr. Rennie blows up for a foul. Ormondroyd, Stallard tries to shoot. Yes! Stallard turns it away. Just over 11 minutes. Just what the doctor ordered. But once again, the crowd on the pitch has just gone out every time. So I've had a 12-minute stoppage, and we've seen 2 goals in the first 11 minutes. Ball played down the line for Peacock, but Moore comes across and knocks it into touch. Andy Mason, signed from Bolton, is going to take this kick. Clips it forward. Headed on. Oh, well, again, the number 9, Duane Darby. Great opportunity there to put Hull City in front, but from just outside the 6-yard box, put his effort over. Ormondroyd. Murray got Jacobs wide. Tommy Wright inside to Murray. Wright again. Stallard knocked away by Brightwell. Got him first, and it's Mike Quigley now, the Hull City captain. Not offside, and it's the number 9 going through again. Well, chance now for the number 9. Gould. 2-1. So simple. A ball played through. Well, Duane Darby, that could have been his second goal so easily as Hull City once again take the lead. Bradford City defence just nowhere around as the number 9 got through, put through by his captain, and then calmly slotted the ball past John Gould. Tommy Wright seems as if he's got a problem with his hamstring, and it's Carl Schutt. Carl Schutt coming on for Tommy Wright. The 24th minute. Well, a shout by Murray, and he doesn't get it, but Hamilton wins the ball back. Got Liebird on the far side. Liebird attacking the penalty area, but challenged, then gets away from Maxfield. Good play from Liebird, but good backtracking by Peacock. Knocks the ball down to Derby. Moore gets in first, Derby gets away. Big strong lad doing Derby. Play on, says the referee. Good advantage as Hull City now pouring forward. Derby, who was fouled, plays the ball back to Peacock. Murray intercepts that crossfield ball. Stallard plays it on for Armandride. Good ball now. Ian Armandride, can he pick Duxbury out? It's the ball across. Duxbury, yes! Duxbury, 2-2! ...24 minutes of the game, and it's 2-2. It's all happening. A tremendous build-up here on the left. A ball intercepted by Murray. Played down to Stallard, who flicked Ian Armandride on. Ian Armandride, a low ball across the 6-yard box, and there was Duxbury scuffling the ball in to make it 2-2. 4 goals in the first 24 minutes. Well, been a bit starved here at Boothbury Park, but they've seen 4 goals in 24 minutes. And it's Nicky Moore now with the kick. Towards Armandride, beats everybody's shot. Hamilton, back to Moore, and again the blue shirt still staying up. Flicked on, Hamilton, Jacobs. Well, Wayne Jacobs thought about it and dwelt, leaned back, and they screwed the ball over the bar. Bit of pressure by Bradford there as we're now coming up to 56th minute of the game, and thankfully the Hull City crowd to our left have once again settled down. Good work by the police and the stewards, but it's still just under the surface. Brightwell. Gould gets out of his head and a good clearance, turns defence into attack. And well, there's a lot of bodies around, but nobody really doing anything, not in the whole defence. Flicked on by his shot, yes! Shot! Yes! ...57 minutes of the game gone. Carl Schutt, for the first time in the match, puts Bradford in the lead. A little flick on by... a little flick on by Richard Oxford, a neat little ball forward, and Carl Schutt picking the ball up in the box, hammers it in, but then goes into the boot for over-elaborating on his enjoyment, but I'm sure he'll stand that. This time, no reaction. Armandride comes for it. Oof, almost an own goal. It flicked off the heel of Ian Wilkinson. And now the Hull City defence under a lot of pressure. Allison now. No, Mohan heads it clear. Duxbury can't get it, so it's Quigley now as Hull City pushing forward. Out wide. Liebird heads it clear, but Hull City still pressing forward now. Hamilton, Duxbury, still number 7. It's bouncing about. Oh, good challenge there by Mohan. Lawford gets it across. Offside, says the linesman. Well, they're still fighting the tiger yet. There's still some petrol in the tank. Mohan drives it forward towards Ormondroyd. Flicked on to Stallard. Stallard back to Ormondroyd. Oh dear, just unlucky. Tremendous effort from Ormondroyd. He had to hit it well. He hit it first time. Maybe if he could see it, he would think of taking the ball into his stride, but just wide of the target. Unlucky there for Ian Ormondroyd. Oxford. Picked up by Quigley, not forward. Mohan underneath it, heads it away. Shot. Gordon. Chance for Derby, edge of the box. A lot of blue shirts around. Driven in. Well, Chris Lee with a tremendous effort from the edge of the box, and how we would wish that would have gone in against his old club. Chris Lee, the number 10. Roy Carroll now prepares to take this kick. Brightwell, good header to Shutt. Hammers it forward now, a chase for Ormondroyd. Allison gets back first and knocks it to Carroll. Carroll once again, a deep one as Hull City players pouring forward. Up in the air. Hamilton comes away with it now. Oxford to the right, Oxford looking round. Go to the byline. And wins a corner for Bradford City. We're now playing time added on. Carl shot now. Well, his goal could prove to be the winner, could prove to be the one that takes Bradford into the playoffs. Yes! Bradford City have won 3-2. The playoffs are there. No reaction from the crowd. Thankfully, the game is finished. Well done, referee. Congratulations all round. Carl Shutt there scored the third goal, the vital goal, the one I said that would win the game whichever way it went. Carl Shutt, the number 14, going to the fans now. Well played, Hull City. Certainly for the true fans of the club, they gave the fans something to cheer about, but Bradford City fought back, coming back from being down twice. Carl Shutt came on a sub. Bradford City in the playoffs. Looks as if, going on the results, they could be playing Blackpool in a two-leg game, home and away. The first game to be against Blackpool on Sunday. The final score in a tense, incident-filled game is Hull City 2, Bradford City 3, and there they are, all the players, the management, everybody now congratulating each other for a tremendous tussle. There was a lot of nerves out there, a lot of tension, but they fought back, and in the end, the second half performance certainly deserved the win. Well, John, did you think before you came to Bradford that you'd be amongst scenes like we've seen today?
No, you come to a club and I didn't actually notice what position we were when I first came. Then all of a sudden things started going well, and we've got a great chance now.
Now, first half, well, really, I mean, you had nothing in front of you and conceded 2 goals, but anxious moments, weren't they?
Yeah, we know we didn't play particularly well in the first half, and we didn't play that well in the second half. People always say it's the result that counts. I think on this particular occasion it does, but we know we didn't really fulfil our potential out there today.
Now, we've got 2 games coming up. Is it Blackpool we're playing?
Yeah, I believe so. We've actually said if we want anyone at the moment, we want Blackpool, because obviously they're on a little bit of a downer, having expected to really go up without having to play in the playoffs. So we'll take Blackpool. We'd have taken anyone, I think, in the situation we were in. We've got to be really positive when we play them at Valley Parade. You know, we're 2 games away from Wembley now. How do you think the lads will approach this? Do you think the nerves will go, or they'll still be there? I think nerves at this stage go out the window. You know that you're 2 games away from Wembley, and having 2 legs, you've always got a second bite at the cherry. Obviously, we'd like to maybe put a bit of distance between us and Blackpool before we actually go down to their ground. So I don't think theirs will be a problem. There'll be a few in the changing room beforehand, but it's a positive thing. It's not, not a fight for relegation. It's something that you can actually enjoy.
Great. Well, Mark, when you signed for Bradford City, if somebody said at the end of the season you'll be 2 games away from Wembley, what would you have said to them?
Well, that'd do me. I mean, the way the games have gone and the way the season's gone since I've been here, I mean, you always think it's the more important half of the season coming from the turn at Christmas sort of thing. So I've been here when we've had the important games, and I mean, it's been a bit of a roller coaster really, but we've come good the last 12 or 13 games. We've put some really good results together. The performances maybe haven't been up to what the manager's been expecting, but at the end of the day, we're there. We're in the playoffs for 2 games from Wembley, 3 games from going up. So that's the way we've got to look at it. We've played sloppily today. I mean, we'll admit that, but it's the result that matters. And we went 1-0 down within 10 minutes, and then it's important to get a goal back as soon as you can, otherwise the nerves start going and you start thinking, is it going to be there? And because it was important for us to win today, it was important to get the equalisers as soon as we could. And so the first equaliser came within 2 or 3 minutes, and the second one within about 5 minutes again. So we hit back at the right times.
So it's all about going to the seaside now, isn't it?
Well, it's a cup now, isn't it? It's a 2-leg semi-final against Blackpool, and we all know what happens after that. So we've got to be on a mettle and get a result against them.
Yeah, it was quite unusual for the spectators and what was happening on the pitch. Even though it wasn't, we didn't play very good football, I think as a spectacle for the spectators, I think it was well worth the money.
Just explain, why do you get booked, Carl?
Because I was on the side of the pitch, knowing if I go off you get booked, and I think there were about 2 or 3 lads jumped on my bike, and all the weight of the bike just pushed me forward, and then one of the spectators just pulled me towards him, and it's just one of them things. I don't mind getting booked like that every week.
Now 2 games with Blackpool.
Yeah, I mean, we've played them enough times this season to know what they're capable of, and that. And we know there's not no easy game now. We've just got to make sure that we raise this game higher than what we did today, but show the same grit and determination.
Well, congratulations, Chris, but that was some game, wasn't it?
It was very nervy. My players were very nervy today. There was a lot of tension out there. Some of them haven't been in this situation before, and it showed. And at the end of the day, it was all about coming in and getting a result. And I am being critical, and I've said a few things on the press and on the radio. But at the end of the day, I've got to be delighted with the result.
What did you say to them at half-time?
Well, I didn't need to slaughter them. I just needed to keep them going and put a smile on their face. Well, that's what it's all about. There's times when you need to have a go at players. There's times when you need to keep them going. There's times when you've got to say things that you don't really mean. And as a manager, sometimes you find yourself in those situations.
Now, finally, the 2 games with Blackpool, looking forward to them?
Well, let's enjoy today first. Yeah.
Great. Thanks very much, Chris. Cheers. First leg of the playoffs against Blackpool, who just missed automatic promotion by 2 points. Can Bradford take a lead to Bloomfield Road for the return leg on Wednesday night? Any more you go back, says Mr Hilbron to Richard Oxford with this throw. Chance here for Ellis. Got the wrong side of Moen. Oh, it's there. Kills it in. 1-0 to Blackpool. Makes it 1-0. Puts Blackpool in control. Well, I mentioned it in the first half that you've got a right-footed player on the left-hand side, and he proved it correctly there that he spotted that gap inside Jonathan Gould's left-hand post and killed a shot that just clipped the post to make it 1-0 to Blackpool after 72 minutes play. And calmly waits for support. Quinn lets it go through to Watson now on the far side. Can Watson pick a white shirt out? Deep. And it's there! Well, Mark Bonner made it from this half. A tremendous ball to Watson, and there was Watson picking out the number 8 to put Blackpool 2-0 in the lead. With less than 12 an hour to go, it's well, as the Bradford bubble burst, it's going to need a mountainous effort now from Bradford. Good evening and welcome to Bloomfield Road for the second leg of the Hensley Insurance League Division 2 playoff. Blackpool leading 2-0 from Sunday's game at the Pull Stadium Valley Parade. So the lads have got it all to do tonight. It's a tough task, a little bit like climbing that thing to my right, the Blackpool Tower, but if any team can do it, it's Bradford City. And it'll be Blackpool to kick off. And as I say, the match has got to be decided tonight. I think it goes into extra time and penalties. But the first goal will be so important tonight for either team. If Bradford can get an early goal, as Bill Burns from Scarborough starts this, well, very important game for both teams as Richard Oxford finds Wayne Jacobs on the far side. Andy Kawami now, the first touch of the ball, and a challenge by Marvin Bryan. I'm sure that'll be an interesting contest tonight. That was a bit of a bone-jarring challenge by Marvin Bryan over on the far side, so it's a quick free kick, quickly turned to Kawamia, but robbed by Mickey Mellon. Up to Tony Ellis, neat layoff, but that will go out of play just on the halfway line. Not the sellout that we had at Pull Stadium, or virtually a full house at Pull Stadium Valley Parade. There's quite a bit of room here at Bloomfield Road, but still a lot of good atmosphere as Duxbury over his head. Shot wins the header. Duxbury comes away with it and knocks the ball down the line towards Stallard. Stallard inside to Duxbury. Will he try a shot? Does do, but Dixon lets it. Nixon, sorry, not Dixon. Harry Nixon watches it go just tamely past his left-hand post, but the chance was there. The application wasn't. Darren Bradshaw with the free kick. Brightwell wins the header. Jacobs finds Kawami with a header, but the ball bounces over Kawami's legs, so it's another throw to Blackpool. It's going to be taken by Mickey Mellon. Neat ball played inside by Priest, but cleared by Moore, and Mitchell gets in first. Hamilton. Stallard, good first time ball for a shot. Chance for shot, tries a shot! Oh, unlucky, good effort from Carl Shutt. Drifted away from his man, well picked out by Stallard. And his shot just wide of the target. Good effort from Carl Shutt. And it's Jonathan Gould with the kick. Hamilton wins the header. Mitchell, neat header for Hamilton. Turn, good turn, Des Hamilton. Shot, leaves it for Hamilton. Hamilton inside the box, tries a shot, puts it over. And look at them all queuing up there on the far side. But once again, breakthrough on the right. Des Hamilton holds his head high. Well, chose to shoot there, but stuck his head up and the ball sailed over the bar. But another chance there for Bradford. They've had the two best chances as Graham Mitchell is asking for everybody to get the heads up. Unfortunately, Des got his up then, and well, we all saw what happened to the ball. It'll be Mark Bonner to take this throw into the area. A lot of heads there as it comes off. Shot blocked. Good save by John Gould. Excellent strike by Andy Watson, but an equally good save by Jonathan Gould, who's basically been a spectator, but he was called upon there and went down to his right and stopped that good strike from Andy Watson. Well seen by the keeper. Ellis gets his head to the ball. Mitchell gives it away. Down the line for Priest, but Gould. Good contact with the ball, finding Hamilton. Oh, lucky. Just Des Hamilton tried so hard to keep the ball in. And certainly Des has grown in stature, only 20 years old, and he seems to be around so long that you don't realise how young he is, and can only get better and better with more games under his belt. Mitchell down the line, Stallard, Linnigan. Well, no messing about with David Linnigan, puts it into touch. That was a good ball. And it's Nicky Moore now striding into the area. This will be a long ball into the box, a long throw into the box from Duxbury. Moore wins a header. Shot! Yes! Carl shot! 39 minutes! Carl shot! Put it in the melting pot now. 1-0 to Bradford. And it's going to really come to a boil as the game goes on and on. No more than Bradford deserve. As Mitchell and Duxbury get in each other's way. Watson now inside to Ellis. Ellis wide. Comes back inside, tries a shot. Hits the bar. Well, that came off the head of David Brightwell, I think. Well, it's really opened up now. I think that shot from Ellis came off the head of Brightwell, hit the underside of the bar. Brightwell, shot. Switches play on the far side. Hamilton now, a little bit of room to work. Oxford. Morrison gets there again. Mitchell drives it across field to Jacobs. Good play once again. Bradford switching this ball. Kawamia now, going to take on Bryan. Goes for the line. The ball bobbles a little bit. Keeps it in. Pulls it back. Yes! 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 Hamilton knocks the ball in the back of the net. 23 minutes of the second half gone. Bradford on level terms. 2-2, 2-0 on the night. And what a good strike by Des Hamilton. And what a good bit of play by Andy Kawamia. Well, I said this ball's going to come out to the left. It did do. A beautiful run by Andy Kawamia to the byline. Des Hamilton hammered the ball into the bottom of the net. 2-0. That ball will go straight through to John Gould, and at the moment Blackpool, well, I'll use a pun, at the moment all at sea. Can't put anything together and defending for their lives. They're still playing with that back line of 5. Brown heads it clear. Mitchell, well, to nobody really. It's picked up by Mellon. Blackpool breaking forward now. Priest on a run. Jacobs hits the bar. Priest hits the bar. Well, a mix up there in the Bradford ranks. Well, that's twice. The ball is at the Bradford bar. It's come out both times. Is it going to be Bradford's night? Priest, well, he couldn't do much better than that. A mix-up, the first one of the night. Let's hope it's the last one. Priest got through and almost put Blackpool. Well, it would have been back in front in aggregate as Brown puts that ball into touch. Well, certainly the fans who have been to both games have certainly had value for money so far. And what a good performance by Bradford here at Bloomfield Road. Quinn wins that header, but Jacobs covering to Mitchell. Stallard, but the ball's nicked away from Mitchell. Brightwell comes across to cover. Oxford, good control, knocks it forward. Linnigan gets Stallard, comes away with it. Good play from Mark Stallard and knocks the ball wide to Kawamia again. Taking on Bryan. This time Bryan, the fullback, gives the ball away, a throw in. Certainly he's having his work cut out. Down below us now is the Blackpool fullback, Jacobs. Forward. Oh, just chance for Stallard. Yes! Yes! Stallard! 3-0! Well, once again the Blackpool defence in all kinds of disarray. The fans to my right going wild. 2-0 down, 3-2 up. What a game. Well, we're now playing time added on. Nixon. Look at his ball forward. Mitchell underneath it, gets a header. Hamilton turns, can't clear. Morrison. Duxbury, shot now. All Shot's got to do is kick the ball. The referee checks his watch. He's got Kawamia going. Down the line, it's Kawamia. He's got Stallard on the far side. Pulls it back, Stallard. Oh, blasted over. Tremendous play by Bradford there. That could have really sealed it up. We're now playing time added on. Moore hooks it away over his shoulder. Referee checks his watch again. Seconds away. Huxford hammers it upfield. Yes! Yes! Oh, brilliant! What a game! What a result! What a result! Well, you couldn't ask for a better game than that. And what a brilliant result for the lads. Superb performance. 3-0 the final score. What a game. Wembley, here we come. Bradford City, the Bulls went to Wembley. Bradford City followed them. What a super result. The last cup game they played here, they got the result. They came tonight. Goals from Carl Schutt, Des Hamilton, and then Mark Stallard. But Bradford City into the playoff final. We're not sure who they play, but what a brilliant result. The final score here at Bluefield Road, Blackpool 0, Bradford City 3. What a super game, Carl.
Yeah, we know that first goal was vital. I mean, we were ones what got it. We was unlucky we didn't get a few more. They've done all the spouting off, saying booking tickets for Wembley, showing them how to get there. We probably used to use them directions and how to get there ourselves.
Mr. Chairman, you'll have to do the talking because I'm so hoarse. What a result.
Well, you say I've got to do the talking. I can't. I can't think clearly. All I know is it's the happiest sporting occasion of my lifetime. I don't expect ever to recapture what we've had tonight.
Yeah, we knew we'd do it. We We underachieved on Sunday. There's no way in this world that they were a better team than us, and we lost 2-0 at home, and it hurt. It hurt me, it hurt the players. And tonight we could have won 5. Absolutely magnificent.
It was, and the crowd here, a brilliant performance. You came, you conquered, now Wembley.
Yes, we're looking forward to it. Bring it on.
And the final word to you, Mr. Chairman.
Well, as I said, whatever we're going to achieve from here, whether it be promotion from this division at Wembley and then onwards and upwards from there, tonight is the catalyst that will take this club forward in the next 10 years. Tonight is the turning point in this club's history. And we'll look back on tonight as the greatest night, I think, that this club has ever experienced and that the supporters have ever experienced. And we just go forward, onwards and upwards from here.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Well, there we are from a very happy Bloomfield Road here with the final result. Blackpool 0, Bradford City 3 and Wembley, here we come. May the 26th, thousands of fans descend on Wembley. Notts County have already lost the first part of the battle. They are outnumbered at least 3-1. Listen to the roar of the crowd now as the teams come out for the Insurance League Division 2 playoff final. Bradford City versus Notts County, and what a tremendous sound the crowd are making. The claret and amber flags of Bradford, the black and white flags of Notts County, and looking round, certainly the Yorkshiremen are out shouting, out waving the men from Nottingham. And Gurnan Singh starts the game off. And that's Nicky Vaughan putting the ball into almost into the royal box. A lot of bodies in the area as Jacobs swings this ball in to Youds. But under a bit of pressure, he's headed well wide of the target. So a good start for Bradford. Well, Notts County finished fourth on 78 points, and there was just 5 points in front of Bradford City, who got in that last playoff spot. Round 2, momentous games with Blackpool. Jacobs under this one, beat to it by Finnan, young long player from Birmingham. Chance here, edge of the box, Martindale slips with it. Duxbury gets the ball away from him now. It's Hamilton. Gone about it, tries a shot. Well, he lost the ball to Ian Barraclough, but his shot had no power, and it's straight into the welcome hands of John Gould. A chance there for Notts County. Thankfully it fell to a player that's only been on the score sheet a couple of times this season. Stallard, Tommy just Strobber. Oxford down the line for a shot. Neat inside, header by Hamilton. Hamilton comes inside the box, tries a shot. Yes! Yes! 1-0! Well, tremendous play from Des Hamilton. Des Hamilton cut in there from the right. To Bradford City, what a start! Battersby. And it's a throw to Notts County, came off the unfortunate Nicky Vaughan. All the yellow shirts picked up. Battersby turns, edge of the box, tries a shot. Oh, well, was that save? Shot on the turn, a brilliant save by John Gould. Must have seen it late. Gould with the kick. Duxbury, will he get there first? Brought down by the number 8. Paul Rogers, well. With some clumsy challenges today. Notts County have created motion as Wayne Jacobs quickly takes his free kick. Back to Huxford now. Probably swing it in. Trying to find Ormond Drive. Back header. Yes! 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 Stop! 2-0! Oh, brilliant! Mark Stallard. Ormondroyd. Huxford. Ormondroyd. Stallard. What a finish by Mark Stallard. Hooked it in to make the score. Bradford City 2. Notts County 0. Well, we're looking over now at the box, the royal box where Jeff Richmond is. There he is, clapping his hands. And it's Andy Columbia coming off now for Tommy Wright. Warm applause by the chairman for Andy Columbia. Tommy Wright has already played on this hallowed turf with Leicester City in one of their soirees. They're here again tomorrow. They played alongside Ian Armandroyd, who was instrumental to that second goal, and what a goal it could be as Agana gets away from Huxford. Moran. And wins the throw off Martindale. Lee Duxbury. Murphy gets in front of Armandroyd. Bannerclough now. Just going to knock this ball forward. Og wide to Finnan. Taking on Jacobs. Will try a shot. Oh, wide of the target. Well, did he get... Was there a touch there? I think there must have been a deflection. Because the referee is sitting up for a corner. So still a little bit of defending to do here. These closing moments of this, well, I wouldn't say a pulsating game, but certainly Armandroyd with a header. Oh, the bar, well, that was Ian Richardson. Turned away from Armandroyd and leant back as he put that left foot shot in, and thankfully over the bar. Now, over a minute, everybody looking at the watches. Moran gets his foot in and puts it away. Referee. There it is! Yes! Brilliant! Oh, superb! The sea's here now. What can you say? What a season! Oh, dearie me. What a day for Bradford City, and what a day it's going to be tomorrow. What a proud day for Chris Kamara. What a proud day for Mr. Richmond. Absolutely superb. Chris Kamara going round all the players now. The players on the pitch, those who didn't make it, and you've got to feel sympathy for them, but those who didn't make it onto the pitch, but they're there, offering their congratulations. Final score here in the playoff for the second division. Final, Bradford City 2, Notts County 0, and what a day for Bradford City.
Without a doubt, yeah, without a doubt. Proudest moment of life, and the best moment of my life so far.
From start to finish, there was only one team in it, really, wasn't there?
Well, yeah, but there's so much pressure out there because of the importance of the game that, you know, we have to concentrate for the full 90 minutes, and we've done that. We deserve it. It was our day, and we've got what we deserve now.
Yeah! Well, Lee, 2 years on the trot, you've done it.
Dreaming, it's a dream. Different class.
Des, you started it all off, man.
What a goal! What a goal! Unbelievable! I don't know what to say. Unbelievable.
Was you tired when you went off, or was you injured?
Injured.
Carl, what a day.
Said we were going to win.
Hey, everybody worked the cods off, didn't they?
Yeah, it's not just working hard, we played some good football. And in the end, we deserved to win. We had a couple of more chances. But we stuck at his task.
And they've still not scored against us.
Clean sheet.
Great stuff.
What more can you say?
For a while, Luke, the camera's looking at the triumphant players. Chris, that was a good performance, wasn't it? Excellent performance.
Yeah, magnificent. I mean, you couldn't have asked no more for them. Took the chances, thoroughly deserved to win.
Everything went to plan.
Yeah, it did really. I mean, we worked through the week. The boys have been very sharp. The preparation was right. All credit to the gaffer. And now we're going to celebrate.
Thousands of fans outside the Valley Parade waiting for their heroes to arrive and board the open deck bus that will take them round the town and finish off with a civic reception at the town hall. Neil Tolson proudly showing his medal. Eddie Howard's a captain, showing his battle scars. Des Hamilton, the scorer of the first goal. Broad grins from manager Chris Kamara and chairman Jeffrey Richmond. Tells you what a good day it was. Well, I'm sure the celebrations will go long into the night, and then the stark reality of Division 1 next season. More excitement, new places to visit, new faces to see. It's something that fans are getting used to now. After a traumatic first season in Division 1, Bradford City need the win against QPR to keep their Division 1 status. This is a big moment today, isn't it?
It's nearly as big as, well, probably as big as Wembley last year. We've got to go out and win this one, no matter what Grimsby do. Even so, the pressure's on them as well as much as it is on us, because they know they've got to go out and win as well. Having said that, they're playing Southend. Hope Southend can do us a good turn out there, but let's do it ourselves first.
We've enjoyed it in the first division, although we've not had a good season really. But I mean, if we can survive this season, I'm sure there's good days ahead for next season, isn't there?
Well, I'm sure there is, yeah. We've built on this, and we've got to build on it and make sure that we stay in today. The main thing is get that win today, whether it be 1-0, 3-0, whatever. Let's get that win today.
Well, Bradford like to look on themselves as a neat footballing side, but today is just one of those days when philosophies go out of the window, because surely, Alan, the result is the be-all and end-all.
It's a case of roll the sleeves up, get stuck in, and you just hope for a little bit of luck in a day like this, but there's got to be 100% effort from Bradford City.
A majority verdict for Bradford in the studio. What's your view?
I think so. It's not going to be easy because Rangers will be relaxed, they'll be playing the football. But I just feel that Bradford, the passion, you know, they've got the home game. Had they been away, it'd be a struggle, I think. But with this passionate crowd, they love it here. And let's hope he's smiling after the game.
Bradford City have at least ensured that their destiny is in their own hands by beating Charlton on Thursday. But now they have to go for the win today. They wouldn't be sure of staying in the first division if they were only to draw, because Grimsby have a better goal-scoring record. Danny Maddox preventing the first corner, but Tommy Wright, who Chris Kamara sees as so vital, gets this cross in immediately. Quasi stands the test. Knocked back in by Murray towards Newell, and Edinho looking to feed it through and create initial panic in that Queen's Park Rangers defence. Tommy Wright, who provided the goal against Charlton with a free kick, takes this corner up towards Newell. Here's Wilder. Oh, it's in off the post. Well, the ball cleared the head of Pepper. That's who they were all looking for, because they knew he was a danger man, and it was Moen who got the touch.
Well, sometimes you need a bit of luck, and what a ball in the box here. Great ball. Moen gets a good header. How unlucky.
Newell looking to line it up for Murray. A A great positive start to the game for Bradford, and Nicky Mohan going so close to opening the scoring with what would have been his first goal of the season. Turned away by Yates.
Yeah, it's difficult conditions here. Very bumpy, bobbly. The wind, as you can see from Yates' hair there, blowing all around this Valley Parade Stadium.
Sean Murray looking to pick out Adinho. He's controlled it.
Lovely move, Rob. The Brazilian sneaking in behind the Rangers defence. I thought Breivik might have given him a little shove here. Let's have a look. Good first touch. Getting the strike in, but can't get past Tony Roberts. Good first touch. Breivik, left arm comes out. There's no real contact, and Roberts makes a save comfortably.
Adinho trying to find a way through.
Danny Maddox felt he was just holding his ground, but Brazilian certainly showed a little turn of pace there. I thought he'd get something out of nothing. There's no doubt about it. The left hand is holding Maddox back, but Maddox, his remonstration with the referee is earning him a yellow card.
And on a day of such tension where you can expect a lot of yellow cards, the first player booked is from Rangers.
It's a dangerous situation now for Bradford. They've just got these balls whipped in with a bit of quality.
Tommy Wright has shown his pedigree in providing before from these sort of situations, and he do so again. It's Pepper! And feel the relief around Valley Parade.
There's no doubt about it. They're threatened in the early part of this first half. Another bit of quality, and Pepper from 5 yards all alone. What a breakthrough. Beautiful ball in the box. Pepper free header. Thank you very much. 1-0. Unchallenged over the head of Maddox. Cracking goal for Bradford.
And Rangers will be absolutely furious. They must have had someone watching here on Thursday night, and it was exactly the same combination. A right free kick, a Pepper header. Bradford 1-0 up. This is Pepper. Slade is the player snapping away, and although the rain has stopped, still a little bit of grease on the surface, but the referees judged that there was contact there.
Yeah, good positive run again from Pepper. Slade saying, ref, I didn't mean it, I just clipped his heels. Pepper, you know, he didn't have a lot on, he felt, right, I'll take the game to them. And that's earning Slade a yellow card. He's not happy.
Second Rangers player to be cautioned after Danny Maddox. Is it going to be another from the successful formula? It's Wright's free kick again. Mohan went for it, but it's gone right through. Tommy Wright, who set up the first goal from a free kick, scores the second from a free kick. And Bradford, well, is that going to be enough to make them safe?
Well, what can you say? I'm sure the latest downpour helps this ball at the net. Great ball whipped in. Roberts is stranded. It's bounced probably 2 yards in front of him. You feel he should have this covered, but it definitely skids off the greasy surface, and Bradford lead 2-0. Superb. Whipped in with pace. The goalkeeper's certainly at fault, but who cares if you're a Bradford fan? Beautifully lighted ball. There's a flash here that someone comes across looking for the head of it. Roberts reacts very slowly indeed.
Well, he hadn't scored for 11 months previously. Against Swindon last season came his last goal. He hasn't played too much this season, but how glad Bradford City are that he's come, and he's come good, so late on in the campaign.
Well, I think if that one had hit the back net, it'd be party time.
Here's Wilder. Ready covering against Newell, but the danger not over there, and Newell went in very late on the goalkeeper, and that is at least going to be a yellow card. Roberts turns away from Newell as he offered the olive branch.
He was very casual, the goalkeeper, and I think Newell had every right to go for it. But a little bit casual here, Roberts, but Newell is certainly late on the goalkeeper, and I don't think the referee had too much of a problem dishing out the yellow. There's a challenge right on the left ankle. Don't try and take the mickey out of me, he said.
Well, Mike Newell has now got a yellow card against his name, still hasn't got a goal against his name for Bradford City, and this could be his last opportunity to do so. He's aiming to get on to this against Danny Maddox, and the penalty's been given.
Maybe an indirect, Rob. I think he's gone for an indirect free kick.
You're right, yes.
But I don't think Newell was anywhere near the ball here. And I don't know, I think he runs into Maddox. If Maddox keeps his ground, there is a bit of contact, but I think we see that every week. Newell deciding it's bounced high, Maddox comes across him, and that, well, certainly not a penalty, that's for sure.
Well, he has given the indirect free kick, and it puts Bradford yet again in a powerful position, particularly with Wright and Pepper involved once more. There was fury from Rangers over the referee's initial verdict, but it's lined up for Nigel Pepper.
Oh, what a goal! What a strike! Party time here at the post. Oh, what a signing this guy's been for Bradford City. I thought Shearer's was good during the week, but this is an absolute cracker. Look at this, right foot, bang. That was in slow motion. It found the top corner like a bullet. Great goal, Roberts no chance, and surely now the party starts.
And with 7 minutes of the second half gone, surely Bradford now have secured their future in the First Division. The party has begun, and what a signing this man Pepper has been. The award of the free kick turned out to be as good as an award of a penalty, because he hit it so thunderously it was absolutely unstoppable.
Oh, what a strike.
Levitt.
When your last two home games, Rob, how vital they've been.
Morrow and Queen's Park Rangers are not going to be able to spoil the party. All eyes now on Roy Pearson, the referee, and how much time he adds on at his discretion. That's enough. Bradford have done it. Chris Kamara's team stay in the First Division against all the expectations from earlier in the season. It was always going to be a battle to stay in this league, but in all the comings and goings, no arrival could have been better timed than that of Nigel Pepper. Kamara brought him in for £150,000 from York City, and it's proved an investment and money well spent. 2 goals on the final day that have been absolutely crucial in keeping Bradford up. But let's not forget as well that goal that he scored on Thursday against Charlton, because that really was the goal that enabled Bradford to seize the initiative in the battle against the drop.
Yeah, that's right. We don't deserve to go down, and I think we showed it today. It's a pity we threatened to do that to somebody all season, although they had a lot of the ball. But we've got what we deserve. First Division football. Brilliant for the fans, brilliant for the club, and brilliant for the players.
Now, we won it today, but Thursday was an important game. Do you think that helped you to settle on Thursday?
Thursday was a massive, massive game in this club's history, really. I mean, if you go down, you don't know what's happening. So Thursday's result was like a brilliant result for us. But today,
this is the icing on the cake.
You know, we deserve it. We don't deserve to go down. It would have been a shame if we'd have gone down, and we haven't done so. Let's look forward to next year now. Brilliant.
Great stuff. Brilliant. Well done. Thanks, Chris, a marvellous result.
Terrific one. It was all about character, determination, guts, and they played football as well, which was enjoying for me. First game this season, and I've been able to sit on the touchline and enjoy the last 30 minutes. Once the third goal went in, we'd surrendered a little bit of possession, but we never looked in danger. Well, as I said before, I was disappointed that we were in this situation in the first place. You know, but I knew that we would get out of it. Albeit, you know, it's been a good season now. You know, if we'd went down, it would have been disappointing. Now we can look forward. You know, we're in a strong position financially, which we weren't last season. People on the outside don't understand. I'm signing free players on the Bosman ruling. I'm signing free transfer players: Gordon Cowans, Chris Waddle, Jonathan Gould. You know, because there's no money available. We get to Christmas, we spend our money on Gordon Watson, we lose him through no fault of our own, we lose Mark Schwarzer through no fault of our own, we lose Chris Waddle through no fault of our own, and then, you know, we've lost Desi, but like I said, that was our decision. But, you know, what would I have got out of Des knowing that Newcastle were interested in him, you know? between now and the end of the season. Between when he left, and the end of the season. So all those decisions that were made were done for the good of the club, and now we can say yes, it's all worked. We're in a good position financially. Next season we go out and we spend. You can't do it on nothing. Well, absolutely. Well, it's been 10 seasons and won this one. And like I say, you learn from your mistakes. I've learnt lots of things. You need good characters, whether they come from on the Bosman ruling or you pay money for them. If they haven't got good characters, they're no good to you, and that's important. But also, there's been a lot of mistakes. But like I said, we got away with it. And now we can make sure that those things don't happen next season.
That was pleasing from my point of view, being in the defence and makes a change, yeah. But I thought we committed ourselves very well. Lads gave 100%. What more could you ask for? No, there was just an air of determination, from the moment we walked in the change room to the moment we left the field, that it was absolutely excellent. I can't praise the lads enough in the last couple of games. Brilliant. Yeah, the job's done. Let's relax and enjoy it, and work hard, start working hard. Think about it, next year, a few weeks' time. But it's excellent, to think that we've managed to just hang in there. And I'm pleased. I'm really pleased with the manager. It was him that brought me here. He put a lot of faith in me. So hopefully, clean sheet today. I've helped repay that little bit of faith.
Well, we waited long enough for it, Nicky, but we did it when we needed it.
That's it. Yeah, 2 games we need to win, and I think it must be the new kids because we've won in both times, both clean sheets. And they've deserved it. The fans, they've turned up every week, no matter what was happening, and we've done it today for them.
How much pressure was he today? Because there's certainly pressure Thursday. Did that ease it a bit on Thursday?
Yeah, I think there was more pressure Thursday. We knew we had to win that one. Then if we won that one, then we knew at least we had a chance today. If we'd have lost that, then it was in Grimsby's hands, But we done what we had to in the 2 games, and everything's turned out well. We can have a nice summer now and get ready for next season. The club deserves First Division football.
Brilliant.
Cheers.
Well done, Nicky. Final game of the season. The fans are dreaming of the Premiership. Already assured of a playoff spot. A win here today at Molineux against Wolves in the final game of the season will make that dream come true.
Well, we're all optimistic. We definitely going to do it today. We don't want to get in the playoff situation, and our feelings. I've got to hold my hand up to Paul Jewell because I was one of his biggest critics beginning of the season, but he's done a tremendous job. And we've now got the team that can get us up there.
It's usually the team that come into the playoffs in form that manage to get through. I was speaking to Jeffrey Richmond the other night, actually, at the reserve game. I was, and he said he was very calm. I'm not so calm myself, but I'm hoping, above all else, that we do it today.
Bring them in for us, please.
Bradford City, who are in their change strip of all white. A big atmosphere here, which shows why Wolves are so desperate to be a Premiership club and fill this magnificent stadium every week. But Bradford are closer to a Premiership dream as the game gets underway. Remember, as it stands at the start, Bradford have the edge over Ipswich, but there may be many twists and turns over the next 90 minutes, and you'll be able to follow them all here with us.
This is what it's all about. This is magnificent. Atmosphere, sensational, full house, not a spare seat.
Steve Sedgley to Michael Gilks. Wolves pre-match seem to be adopting a more cautious approach. Bradford keen to go for the jugular, and Robbie Blake already looking to get between Curl and Gilks. And there's a bit of a scuffle going on between Curl and Mills here. The Wolves captain squaring up to the former Wolves player, and already a situation for the referee Chris Foy to deal with.
Well, that was quite incredible, really. They're both getting a tangle on the ground. The referee's just calming it down, walking away, giving them time, giving himself time to think about this. But Lee Mills, there was an tangle with Keith Currell. He tried to get up, his legs caught, and then it was like a bucking bronco.
Well, referee Foy has to make allowances for the occasion. It's wrought with tension, and that showed.
Well, you can see both of them. This is what centre-half always tries to get the upper hand early on, and vice versa. You can see Currell, arm round him. But as they're down there, they were rolling about. Mills tried to get up, Currell wouldn't let him get up. But hopefully a good ticking off will suffice.
Well, it is a good long talking to that ends with a handshake between the Wolves skipper and the man whom Wolves plucked out of non-league football with Stocksbridge, came to the club during Graham Turner's reign and scored against Wolves in the meeting at Valley Parade earlier in the season, which Bradford won 2-1.
That's good play from Dreyer. You know, his first touch had to be perfect.
It's a day for players to be showing nerves of steel. Gilks. Flo. Here's Emblem. Challenged by Beagrie. Number 2, Kevin Muscat. Emblem. Having to get away from Jacobs, and he has. And Walsh is under pressure. Keane was the player steaming in to lift it over the bar, and he's got the corner.
Good pressure. And Emblem's done ever so well there, getting the ball. Keane was looking. Good deep cross. Sedgley's just about to challenge Gary Walsh. Keane thinks, right, I'll try and get on the end of this. And McCall just getting a toe there. Well, Gary Walsh knew this was a high up and under. Had to be strong. Sedgley clatters in, no foul. And Keane thinking, just over the top. Good deflection from McCall.
First corner for Wolves in the 10th minute of the game, taken by Osborne. And cleared by Jacobs to Muscat. This is Simpson. Back out to Osborne. And Beagrie lets it go for the throw. Steve Sedgley looking to do his old club Ipswich a turn. Taking the throw. Headed away by Moore, only as far as Paul Simpson. Options for him in the box. Emblem, and Keane will challenge the goalkeeper. Off the bar and turned in by Flo. It's first blood to Wolves. Indirectly to Ipswich as well, as Bradford go a goal down here.
I have to say, Rob, I think this is a free kick. I have to say this is a free kick for me. Emblem, he makes a good leap here, Emblem. Simpson doesn't panic, flicks it to the far post, but have a look here. Look at the goalkeeper. There's an arm up, Keane was the man, and knocked him before. Well, the referee's on the 18-yard line, he's got a good view of this. Simpson, delicate, teasing cross, headed back in. Does Keane impede the goalkeeper? I think he does. The referee's allowing it. Bradford players are incensed. Keane, watch his arm coming up here on Gary Walsh. Walsh knows again, up and under. And he ends up bundling him in the back of the net.
Cleared by Dreyer. Looked out by Lawrence to Beagrie. Tormenting Muscat and getting it across towards Mills, who heads it into the back of Richards for the corner.
Well, that was great play from Lawrence, who got it to Beagrie. Mills will always be a threat in the far post, and this is a great ball. Brilliant play, deep cross. Richards misses it, but at least he jumps, and Mills heads it in his back.
His 50th appearance of the season for Bradford. Lawrence headed down to Beagrie. Back out to Lee Mills.
That's a chance. I don't know how many he's going to get this afternoon. That is a chance. On his left foot, Richards dives in, trying to block. He can't keep it down. Again, Beagrie, that's good play. Lobs it in. Suddenly Mills gets half a yard and well over. He knows that's half a chance. Good play from Beagrie. But look at Richards chucking himself at it, just putting him off.
Muscat getting the ball through towards Keane. Cleared by Dreyer. Muscat under pressure from Beagrie, and Blake is to his right. Beagrie is looking to go all the way, and he has done! It's a splendid individual goal from Peter Beagrie, and suddenly Paul Jewell's promotion dream is back on track.
Wow, what a goal this is. What a goal from Beagrie. That is special. For me, he's had the best season of his life.
plays a little 1-2, but look at the endeavour, the enthusiasm to win the ball back. He's got Blake, he uses Blake. Dummies, fantastic finish that is. Great stuff. Blake gives him the option. Does he need it? No, he doesn't. This is brilliant. Dummies curl on the left peg, in off the far post. Brilliant. That is brilliant. Bradford back in it. Beagrie across the goalkeeper still. What a strike. This is pure magic. And that's what Paul Jewell thinks about it. Hey, we're back in it. Windass on his back. Get in.
Curl. Flo, the Wolves goal scorer, finding Steve Sedgley. And it's just run away from Kevin Muscat. Jacobs. Blake. And he's fed Mills, and Mills is onside and scores against his former club. And from 1-0 down, Mills puts Bradford 2 on up. And Bradford now maybe on the brink of the Premiership.
Well, there's Premiership clubs looking at Robbie Blake, and this is why. This is brilliant. The accuracy and the pace on this ball, and there's nothing wrong with the finish either. Maybe Wolves looking at the linesman, was he or wasn't he? Wally give an option. Blake hit his strike partner, and what a cosy finish that is. Beautiful finish, looking at the ball, side foots it just inside the post. And Paul Jewell, yes, he can't believe it. He doesn't care about Portman Road score now. What a goal.
Curl. This is Osborne. And Jokes has got away from Mills this time and keeps it in.
That's good play from Jokes. But this is a strength for Lawrence, you know, not just going forward, getting back. He's some runner. Great power.
Osborne. Laid off neatly by Simpson for Keane. Muscat. Emblem going for it, and right across as Flo misses his kick, and then goes down.
Wow. Interesting there between Flo and the little foot and the full-back right. There was a little bit afters there.
Could it be that for the third year running, Ipswich are going to have to try and gain promotion via the playoffs? Simpson looking to pick out Flo. Shrugs off Jacobs and hits it back to Keane. Lawrence recovered brilliantly.
Well, he's done great getting back like that, Lawrence.
Simpson! And Walsh has to deny him at full stretch.
I'll tell you what, Rob, this is a sensational save, this is. He just gets his right hand to this. I think Gary Walsh sees this late. It's a good strike from Simpson. It dips, watch it dip right in the line. And Walsh just getting the right hand to it. Just let him fly. First time strike, bounces just before Walsh. Great save.
Well, there may be a little bit of hope from the other match at Portman Road for Bradford, in that Sheffield United have at least reduced the deficit. A goal there for George Donis, making it 3-1. It's still a healthy lead. This could be 3-1 to Bradford here. It's Blake! And he scored! Goals for each of the strike partners. Mills and Blake may well have steered Paul Jewell's team into the Premiership. Bradford poised for top-flight football for the first time in 77 years.
Well, there's one thing this guy's got, is composure. This is class for me, absolute class. He once again doesn't panic. Mills plays his bit. Look at this. Brilliant, drills it low. Stowell again, no chance. Fabulous. Great play from Mills there. Hustling curl off the ball. But look at this for class. Top class, through the legs of Richard. Bottom corner. Premiership for Bradford City. And Paul Jewell and Windass, they know it.
But despite that lead for Ipswich, they still need Wolves to do them a couple of favours here with 2 goals in the last 13 minutes. And Jamie Lawrence looking to get past Richards, drags him down in the box.
He's given it. Wow, I think this is a poor decision. I think it's a poor decision, and that's just broke any hope that any Ipswich fans had.
I just felt Lawrence has got pace, there's no doubt about it. He's got pace, he's direct, but Richard's just holding him off here. Lawrence falls to the ground, not for me. He's certainly just holding his ground there, Richard, for me. I'm sure a few Bradford fans sitting at home on the pubs and clubs would disagree with me. Any doubts, that's it, over. So I'm sure this boy will dispatch it, no problem.
Well, Peter Beagrie has scored 1 from open play already, but 6 of the 15 goals that he have managed, or 6 of the 15 goals that he has managed this season have come from the penalty spot. Peter Beagrie here looking to set the seal on Bradford's promotion to the Premiership, and it's saved! Stahl has pushed it away, and Ipswich and Wolves may still have some hope.
Well, 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 how important could this be? Beagrie hits it well enough. It's just his direction, it's too close to the goalkeeper. Stahl's got a strong hand on it. Goes the right way, left hands it over the bar.
It's certainly been happening for Ipswich. Their promotion destiny will be controlled by events outside their hands, but Richard Naylor has made it 4-1 against 10-man Sheffield United, who had Robert Kozlek sent off, so they're doing all that could be required of them. But in the last 10 minutes here at Molineux, they need 2 Wolves goals. They really need Wolves to finish this match as they started it.
Also, it's important Ipswich keep going as well, Rob. You've got to go into the playoffs if they have to, with confidence.
Emblin's chested it down for Steve Bull. Could he be a hero? A chance for Simpson, and he's done it! And suddenly Ipswich have hope, and suddenly the nerves of Bradford City will be jangling again.
Well, 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 I said how important was that penalty miss. Bull keeps his head here. It's a delightful little flick, and what a finish on his good left foot, bang! And suddenly, oh, the nerves will be jangling. Bradford push up, you can see on the left-hand side, someone's playing them on, but what a finish that is from Simpson. Bull, super little flick, good first touch, drills it home, and suddenly there's hope for Ipswich Town.
Well, well, well. The dream is still alive for Ipswich if Wolves can do them one more favour. Lawrence, who's been so strong, just got caught there by Simpson. Did he know that free kick's given the other way? Paul Simpson, whose goal has given renewed hope to the supporters in Suffolk.
It's funny there, Muscat was going for the ball. Simpson said, go away, go away. This is my left peg. Or is Muscat going to overpower him and say, I'm having it? Both can hit them.
There's plenty of debate going on between Simpson and Muscat. Robinson is the third man in the party. Bradford needing all their steely concentration. Simpson! Off the post! That is remarkable. And Ipswich then perhaps just a few inches away from having their promotion secured through a second Paul Simpson goal. The woodwork saves Bradford for now. Dangerously reversing into their own area.
And this referee has got to have a look at his watch.
Could Wolves yet mount a late challenge? Muscat. Richards looking positive. It's beyond Emblem. And Drea whacks it away.
He's had another look. He's had another. He's ready to explode off the bench, the Bradford subs and players. Beagrie and Blake. That's enough.
And the Premiership welcomes a new team. Paul Jules Bradford City have done it, and they'll be in the Premiership for the first time ever. It's top flight football for the first time in 77 years, and Wayne Jacobs and John Drea, 2 of their many heroes, celebrate. It was agony for them. They were 3-1 up at one stage. They conceded a second Wolves goal. They saw a free kick from Paul Simpson rattle the woodwork, and they missed a penalty as well. There have been some heart-stopping moments, but by the skin of their teeth, Bradford have pipped Ipswich for the second automatic promotion slot. And what a story this is for the side from West Yorkshire. Every man a hero. Gary Walsh, who's accomplished goalkeeping. Remember the fine save he made too from Simpson. Paul Jules certainly will. He's grateful to all of those players who steered the team away from the bottom end of the table at the start of the season to the top end where it mattered at the end.
Now, you have to say, sensational run they've had. Entertained us with some great goals. great football, and boys, you're going to have a night out tonight. Fantastic, hung on to Ipswich's tails when they were in third place, put the pressure on, and when Ipswich cracked it through, suddenly they've taken their chance. And what a year in prospect next year.
Well, the way they clinched promotion really encapsulated their season, giving their opponents a head start with a goal from Havard Flo, establishing that 3-1 lead through Beagrie, Mills and Blake, then Beagrie missing the penalty, Simpson getting the goal and then hitting the post. But Paul Jewell, in his first full season in charge, has led his team into the top flight. And Stuart McCall, the man who only just missed out 11 years ago, has done it this time. They are on the way up. It was agonising at times. There were palpitations, there were scares. But Lee Mills, who scored one of the goals that helped them there against his former club, and what a crucial part his 25 goals have played in this successful campaign.
What a day for them. Incredible ups and downs, nail biting, Simpson's off the post. Oh dear. And now, crikey, now Ipswich have got a, wow, great win for Ipswich as well. That gives them a lot of confidence going into the playoffs, and what a playoffs it's going to be.
Lee Sharp, who came in at the tail end, Paul Jewell. There were those who wondered about the wisdom of the managerial appointment of a rookie to succeed Chris Kamara. He had his down times, particularly early on in his reign, feared for his future after one particular defeat by Ipswich, when he said that every second immediately after it felt like an hour, as he dreaded the call from his chairman Jeffrey Richmond saying that he was going to bring in a bigger name, higher profile manager. But they kept their faith with him, and they have been duly rewarded.
The way the game went, 3-1 up with a penalty. You know, obviously Biggs, who had a magnificent game, you know, the keeper's made a great save, and you know, we thought why win 3-1 when we can win 3-2 and make it, you know, a bit nervy all the way to the end. That's the way we are, I think. Magnificent game, you know, to come on their place. I'm not sure if they conceded that many goals here all season, you know, it's all 1s and 2s at most, but that is absolutely fabulous. We came here, you know, it took us a little while to get into the game, but when we did get into it, I mean, Robbie Blake, 2 marvellous goals. He laid a great ball on for Millsy, you know, for his goal. All fabulous. Well, I say, and Beats' individual effort, fabulous, absolutely fabulous.
Well, it's so emotional. I mean, I've lost my voice, but just look at them supporters. We've done it for them. Players been fantastic. The chairman's backed us to the hill. You know, it's been a fantastic time, and we deserve to be there. That's right. Yeah, it's a dream come true, and the supporters deserve it. The players deserve it. And we're looking forward to it.
You deserve it as well.
Cheers, thanks
well
a lot, Chris.
Thanks, mate. Superb. Well, John Dreas said you missed that penalty, so he'd give us the last few nervous moments.
Yeah, bad miss as well. Bit of credit to the goalkeeper, but the last few minutes there, sat on the bench, I couldn't bear to watch. It means so much to everybody at the club, everybody involved in the club. Just for the season to culminate in something like this, just fantastic. Obviously,
proud of him, God.
Oh, so much. You can't do anything more than what the boys have done today. He missed his penalty, but he got us back in the game at a crucial time. And a lot of it goes down to Pete. But all the boys throughout the season have been magnificent, and we've got our rewards today.
And to come from a goal down.
Yeah, but we've showed that we've had balls all season, and there was no difference today.
Gary, can he take it all in?
No, not yet. I can't believe it.
What was the tension like, though, when they got that second goal back?
Yeah, well, when they hit the bar as well, I had it covered. Oh no, we deserve it. You know, we've been up there all year, and you know, we deserve it for them.
Been a great season for us.
I think we've been very lucky with injuries as well. You know, a lot of us have played like 40-odd games, you know, and I think we've been lucky with that. And I think we all deserve it. Everybody.
Now, next season, going to the likes of United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, places like this, it's beyond our wildest dreams.
38 FA Cup finals next year. I've never been to one.
Great stuff. Well done. Paul, have you had time to settle and think?
No, not really. It's pandemonium in there, but I'm enjoying every second of it.
It was a great atmosphere and a tremendous performance. Coming from 1-0 down, a little bit of disappointment with the goal, but the 3 goals we scored absolutely superb.
Yeah, we felt the goal was a foul on Walshy, and you know the players again have showed the character by coming from a goal behind to win, and you know again we kept people on their toes at the end, didn't we?
Yeah, and they played so solid, you know, right from the word go. They never actually faltered when Wolves took the lead.
No, after 20 minutes we were a bit disappointed really where we played. We couldn't get out of our half. And they were putting a pressure on us, and fair play to us. When we started passing the ball around, we scored 2 fantastic goals. You know, and then 3-1 cruising. Then the keeper, I wouldn't say Biggs missed that penalty. I'd say it was a fantastic save.
Now, let's look at overall at the season. A bad start, but I mean, I don't think anybody can begrudge us going into the Premier Division.
After 46 games, you deserve to finish where you finish, and we finished second and were promoted. People can say what they like. We're lucky with this, with that, but I mean, you're not lucky for 46 games. And again, you know, we've proved a lot of people wrong.
Now, next season,
yeah.
I mean, when you think of some of the, you know, the grounds you're going to go to, but I think there's one ground that you know, without saying where you want to go to and lead your team out, Paul.
I'd love to go to Anfield, yeah. I mean, but it's stuff what trains are made of, and you know, we've achieved a dream today, and let's hopefully we can enjoy it next year.
Have you had time to take it in yet, Mr. Chairman?
I think it might take time to take in, Keith. Just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And back at Bradford, I can just imagine what the scenes are going to be like. And that's actually who I'm happiest for. I'm delighted for Paul Jewell and Chris Hutchins. I'm delighted for the players, delighted for myself.
Of course.
But most of all, I'm delighted for the supporters. You know, when you support Bradford City, or have supported Bradford City for many, many years, there's not a lot of, you know, not a lot of wonderful days. Today has been one of them, and it's something that I hope that all of our supporters savour for many years to come, as I know they will, but for a lifetime really. Just a wonderful day.
The thought that we go to Arsenal, United, Liverpool, this is beyond our wildest dreams. Although you said it though, didn't you, a couple of seasons ago?
Well, 5 years ago actually, in January '94, I said in 5 years' time we'll be knocking on the door of the Premier League. That was at my first supporters forum. There were 1 or 2 titters I think at the time, but you expect that. But I said it and I meant it. Each year we have progressed. Each year's been better than the year before in league status. We did have a go for it this season. We did push the boat out. I believed in the summer that this was a division that wasn't as strong as it had been in the past, and probably not as strong as it will be in the future. I mean, next year's First Division already has got Blackburn and Fulham in it. Well, I'm not going to too early predict the demise of Blackburn, but I'm sure they'll be there. And both of those are teams that'll spend tens of millions of pounds probably. So it is going to be tough in the division next year. For us, the challenge ahead is even greater than the challenge that we've overcome. The Premier League is the biggest league in the world. It's acknowledged as the best league in the world. We're there on merit. I got very upset earlier on today when I was listening on Radio 5 Live to a couple of the experts, journalists, who was talking about the First Division promotion race, and the consensus amongst these London-based journalists was that Bradford are not really the sort of team that should be in the Premier League. Well, we are there, and we're going to stay there, and we're going to show them.
On the last game of the season here at the Valley Parade, Bradford City needing the win to ensure that they stay in the Premiership, and hope that Southampton can do the business for them against Wimbledon. Liverpool, Bradford City's opponents today, also need the 3 points to ensure that they will get the Champions League third spot.
Well, I hope like everybody else here that they perform well and win. It's a very important game, and they deserve to be in Premiership next season.
Would you say it's the biggest game? Because you always seem to do this, haven't you, over the last 4 or 5 seasons? It's always been the last game they've had to rely on.
That's right. Blackpool 2-0 down. They went to Blackpool, won 3-0 there. Then they had Wolves last year, and they always seem to pull it out of fire, and let's hope today they get at least a draw or a win and Wimbledon blob at Southampton.
I mean, it is. If you think of where we were 2-3 seasons ago, then we've just got to be thankful for where we are. And Richmond and Jewel, brilliant. Take my hat off to them. They've done fantastic. I know they've had some hate mail apparently going to the post, but you know they don't need it. They don't need it. They've done tremendous. If you look back over years where this club's been through fire, through years, I've followed them 31 years, and I used to stand in the scratching shed that leaked. Rained, you move to one side. You know what I mean? So this, it's just dreams come true. And playing Michael Owen and players like that on your own pitch is just phenomenal.
So you've enjoyed this season?
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't swap it for the world. Give us another next year, yeah. But if we don't get it, we don't get it. We'll be here next year, whatever.
How disappointed would you be?
Gutted. But, as I say, if you look in perspective of where we were a couple of seasons ago, you've got to be chuffed to have played against your Man Uniteds, your Arsenals, your Chelseas. You're playing international players of calibre that you never have thought you'd see run on Valley Parade turf. So you've got to appreciate it, and a lot of us who are older do.
There's been a lot of important games over the last few seasons. You know, how important does this rate with the others?
Well, obviously it's all down to this particular game. Whether we stay up or go down, to me it's been a fantastic season. And whilst I'm not sort of 100% expecting us to win today, I think we've got a reasonable chance.
Well, you can sense so many emotions here, with hope highest on the list. But there's also a sense of perspective just 3 days past the 15th anniversary of the Valley Parade fire. They are calling it the biggest game in the history of Bradford City, and it's hardly insignificant for Liverpool. They have to do better than Leeds at West Ham, just as Bradford's target is to top what happens to Wimbledon at Southampton. And there is a set of circumstances in which both those ambitions can be achieved. Bradford have the backing, certainly here at a most vocal Valley Parade. It's been a long week for them. In 2 hours' time, it will be either sorrow or celebration.
When you cast your mind back 15 years, it does put the afternoon into perspective. Goals from everywhere else in the Premiership here on One before we leave you at 7 o'clock tonight. We'll keep up to date throughout the afternoon, of course. But it's the Valley Parade now for the biggest game in Bradford's history, with Andy Gray and Martin Tyler.
Thank you, Richard. As you've just seen, even with so much resting on the present, they do not forget the past here, and there is a sense of perspective at Valley Parade. Paul Jewell, brought up on the red side of the Merseyside divide, has only ever wanted Liverpool to lose twice at Anfield back in November when Bradford actually took the lead, and of course here and now. Bradford City kick-off with both clubs sharing a sense of frustration that their ambitions are not in their own hands today. All they can do is fight tooth and nail to win. Epitomising that attitude as he's done all season long, Dean Windass.
Well, I'll tell you what, it comes a little bit early, but what a chance of fashion here in the opening seconds of this football match. 3v3 at the back, 3v2 central. I just wonder had he taken out his feet, Mark, and tried to go round Dominic Matteo, whether that would have been a better choice, but it is early. I thought about hitting it first time.
Free kick to Bradford City.
Just beginning to settle now. I did feel it took Bradford a little while to settle in the game. 13th minute of it now, just beginning to settle to the task in hand.
Well, Weatherall's certainly gone forward this time. Dreyer, who scored that priceless goal at Sunderland. Haller takes it. Oh, Weatherall's free! Fantastic header! Bradford City lead Liverpool by 1-0.
Well, you won't see a better header today than that. It's a quite magnificent header from Weatherall. Where on earth Liverpool's marking is, I don't know, Martin. But when the ball arrived at him, he had a bit to do, and my God, didn't he do it well. Oh, the marking, terrible here, Martin. Dragged under the ball, but what a header. This is just unsavable. 2 goalkeepers in, you would have got near it. What a finish, what a start to the game.
Off the head of Weatherall. Owen trying to see that out for a corner, and he's done that. Stopped O'Brien retrieving it. Thinking about taking it himself, Michael Owen. There's nothing really on, either coming short or grouping in the centre. So he leaves it for Redknapp. Right in front of the goalkeeper. That suggests the direction that it might well go. Comes out off the line. Heskey gets to it. And in there poaching was Owen.
And that's a lovely position to have, that. Just floating in front of the goalkeeper. Michael Owen almost on the end of it.
Strong play by Lawrence. That's a lovely trick against Gerrard. Matteo helps Liverpool out. Windass, unchallenged. Can't say the same about Dreyer. Gerrard fighting in. Harman's ball. Owen against O'Brien. Oh, great play by Matt Clark.
Well, he worked the defender very well. Michael Owen, O'Brien was doing his job. Got a great little cross in, good catch.
Herpier, he's lost that. Bigre's ball. The Lone Ranger here is Dean Windass, but he's got support from Sharp. Still Windass. Tripped. At the edge of the area by Onsho, who's going to get put for the foul.
Well played, I tell you. Super play. This kid's Onsho on, he's going to hit this. Shapes to shoot. The little drag back was quite brilliant. Well, cynical. Booking, no doubt about that. And a chance. A chance to test the goalkeeper.
Quartet of Bradford City players around the ball. Liverpool just about back the required distance. The referee not ready. And Bradford, in the end, probably grateful to get a second chance.
Yeah.
They took a quick free kick and scored when they beat Arsenal here. Reflects David Seaman that day. It's Windass. Well, it got through a pretty pathetic wall.
Well, not enough power really to trouble the shot. The goalkeeper, the trouble he's got here is it's bouncing just in front of him. He needed good hands. And Saunders ready to pounce if they'd have spilled it.
Sharp. Now McCall.
That must be a free kick, surely.
Well, obviously the referee feeling that Windass didn't jump. Windass feeling he wasn't allowed to jump. But Owen, it's Michael Owen. He goes round Clark, and a miracle on the line for Bradford City from Gunnar Haller.
Well, they get themselves in a right pickle at the back, Bradford. I talked about not looking secure. They just get too many people going after the one ball here. Both centre-backs should clear it up, don't. And my goodness, how Haller got back in there, how he never gave it up. And he got his little bit of luck right at the very end. Could have spun anywhere off his foot. His own skips past the goalkeeper, but it spun wide.
Oh. Berger again. He's played well in this second half so far. Owen. Still Michael Owen. And they've blocked it. Not just one, two, maybe even three in there.
Well, chances are around. I thought Emil Heskey's was a chance mark as well from the cross.
To this. No false alarm now. Southampton have scored, and Liverpool very nearly have scored here to wipe some smiles off some Yorkshire faces. It's a corner. Owen's got a touch of crap. It was his header that was touched over the bar.
Oh, listen to this now. You know, rubbish spready Martin all around the ground. It's pretty straight, isn't it?
It's Wayne Bridge who scored for Southampton. Well, you can hardly call it comfortable for Bradford City, but there is a little padding in the cushion. Not closed down immediately. He can buy Bradford City a bit of time with his know-how and shrewdness. Dreyer, 37 years old next month. And my goodness, he's going strong, John Dreyer.
Oh, shift it.
Lawrence, Windass. Never quite happened crisply enough, and it just allowed Matteo to make the block.
You used the word absolutely spot on. It didn't happen crisply enough. Sharper movement of the ball here. Look at Windass. Matteo has to go in to take Lawrence. This ball a little bit quicker, a little bit more in front of Windass, because when he has to take the touch, well, the chance is gone.
Oh, Southampton have scored again. Schmeitzer. Here come Liverpool though, and Michael Owen!
Oh, how close is that? You cannot believe it, now can I. Lovely little run to the near post from Michael Owen. The cheers almost strangled in their throats here as news filters through of a second Southampton goal, but what a run near post, and he thinks he's flicked it past the goalkeeper, agonisingly wide.
Well, this is what they're cheering about, the Southampton supporters, but here at Bradford, Valley Parade is going absolutely mad with that breakaway goal by Marian Pahars. On comes another of the senior citizens here for Bradford City, Wayne Jacobs. Well, they've got the back nine in place.
Yeah.
Here's Sharp. Windass. Rankin is in. Bradford City hold their breath. He's missed it.
Oh dear. Well, he did everything right, apart from find the target. Windass was brilliant here, two great balls. This one to Windass, and then quickly shifted again. And then he opens up, he goes to ground, right to dink it over Westerveld. But 6 inches wide of the post. Look at the fans behind that goal.
Takes a bit of doing. And what's Windass thinking? Well, he's looking for something here from David Beckham's manual.
I think he's just that tired. He thought, oh dear, I can't get up there. You don't want me to chase. But he does, he has a little look. I thought he's going to play it to Rankin. But he decides, oh, why not? I tell you what, it comes very, very close. Yeah. I thought Westerveld must have thought, Cal just let this go over, but just at the last minute, it's dipping. And the goalkeeper had to save it.
Well, that was from the realms of fairy tales, and the day is heading towards the most romantic of conclusions for a club, as I say, who've won acclaim, won friends up and down the land. Windass. Liverpool almost feeling that their season had finished. In goes Lawrence.
Oh, we must be in seconds.
No. We've got a false alarm here. But we can tell you it's finished at the Dell. Wimbledon have lost. And we're moments away here at Valley Parade from confirming the relegation of Wimbledon. Neil Sullivan reflecting their gloom.
Well, I think it's a simple case of taking this throw in, getting the ball back in play, and the referee must surely blow the end.
We've got a fan being carried off the pitch. It's certainly finished at the Dell, and bar the formalities here, the Premiership has finished for at least the next year for Wimbledon. But how brilliant is this for Bradford City? Bradford City have survived in the Premiership. Unbridled joy at Valley Parade, mingled with an air of pure disbelief. The dreams here have come true. Their prayers have been answered. A young manager and some very old but some very proud players have defied all the odds and defied plenty of critics who wrote them off before a ball was kicked back in August. And they've done it themselves by winning here on the final day of the season. How poignant for Paul Jewell. They've beaten the club that he loved as a boy, Liverpool. And Andy, they've deserved the win.
Well, I've said the league doesn't lie, Martin. Wimbledon are down because that's where they deserve to be after the season they've had. And who says hard work doesn't get its rewards? It's probably not a sign. The league has worked harder on their game and on the pitch. And Paul Jewell's side, they have to put everything into every game they play because they lack that little bit of quality and class. They have to work that hard. And my goodness, today, all that hard work, 8 months of it, well, they'll feel it's been well worth it. Because we'll be back here next season in the Premiership.
They came here, in truth, with more hope than expectation. But as they and the Premiership say their farewells to Wimbledon, who have just collapsed at the end of the season. 9 defeats and a draw, I think it is, in their last 10 games. Bradford have had some highs and some lows over that time, but they've got points when it mattered. And this is their reward. Well, the tears in both grounds, but for very different reasons.
Now it's an emotional sport encompassed in those two pictures we're seeing at the moment.
Neil Ardley, Wimbledon through and through. We'll feel it bitterly. Played 38, won 9, drawn 9, lost 20. But it's good enough for Bradford City. And David Weatherall's goal. And an immense individual display at the heart of it all. Matt Clark kept a clean sheet. Dean Windass almost embroidered it all with a goal from the halfway line.
Do you think they'll have a good night tonight?
Well, they won't be hurrying home.
No.
Let's get some Bradford City reaction from George Gavin.
David Weatherall is with us just here, the man of the moment. David, what a tremendous goal from yourself and what a performance.
That was your goal. I not scored for half a season. And I picked my games, done I? It was... that's something I'll remember. That's something I'll remember for the rest of my life. You can see what it means to everybody in here. People have been writing us off all season. And to stick it right to them, it gives us such satisfaction, as you can probably see.
Amazing moment. Here's the manager, Paul Jewell, as well. Paul, can you put into words what this moment means to you?
Not at the moment, George. No, after a few lags I might be able to, but you know, his team win us again, the media mogul. He loves getting on the telly, and our players, the players are fantastic. Not just the 11 that's played today, even everyone who's played the part. I know it's old cliches, but it's a team spirit's been fantastic, and you've seen playing against a world-class team now. We've got blocks in, you know, headers in the way. You can see what it meant to us, because Liverpool came here and had a right goal, as I knew they would. And I'm just pleased for everyone connected to the club, supporters, players, chairman, everybody.
Gerard Houllier just said to me on the way in, you deserved it.
I think on endeavour and work rate, and the way we got our blocks in and restricted them to not too many chances, I think we did. I mean, I always said before the game, if we get relegated, we deserve to go down. If we don't, we won't.
Did you honestly think you could do it today?
Yeah, of course I did, yeah, you know, and because I know these lads are, you know, you see what it means to them, and yeah, if I didn't think we couldn't win, we wouldn't be here. As I said before the game, on paper, there's no way to turn up, but we've seen what a bit of desire and a bit of heart can do.
In your joy at the moment, any sympathy for Wimbledon?
No, not at all. I mean, and I don't mean that to be nasty. It's, you know, it's today's about us, and they wouldn't have had any sympathy, you know, with us, but that's. I mean, I'm sorry for Terry and everyone there, but we're just delighted for the football club here.
Premiership team next year?
Yeah, you know, we are. It was fantastic. Someone said to me before I started the season, it was a great achievement getting us here. It'll be a miracle if we can stay here. But the lads have performed miracles today, and not just today, it's over the season.
5 p.m. and after a nerve-jangling game, Bradford City, with a single goal win, maintain their Premiership status, sending thanks to Southampton for beating Wimbledon.